Okay, so yesterday we saw hundreds of wrecks. And so we have Danny Perez with TxDOT here on the phone with us this morning to talk about how things are looking today. Thank you so much for taking the time, especially this early. We know how busy you are. Can you give us an idea maybe of like where are the toughest spots that people should be aware of as they head out this morning?
Really, it's going to be the entire area. We want folks to stay off the road. It's not necessary to be on the road, stay off the road. I mean, of course, we got first responders and folks that have to be out. There's people that work in the medical center, people that have to be on the road, but we try to make sure we do our best to prepare and make those roads as safe as possible. But we recommend folks to stay home. It's not safe to be out there, especially until we see some daylight. But most of what we've been seeing, the worst of it is going to be, of course, west of the Houston, in the downtown Houston area, and north of the Houston area. But we're seeing it mostly throughout our district. We're even seeing some spots in Brazoria County, Galveston County, and Fort Bend County. So we just ask folks to stay off the roads and not take a chance.
And Danny, we're looking at some of the video from wrecks yesterday. We want to let folks know all of the icy locations are listed on fox26houston.com on our homepage, so you can find them easily. Talk about the challenges in treating the roadways, because usually you'll treat them and then the temperature might get above freezing to help with that treatment. But with it staying below freezing, does that make the treatment not maybe work as well?
Well, I mean, we treated multiple roads. We started last week on Friday, and then we treated them multiple times, and so they did fairly well. But of course, over time, it's just when the ice collects, and then we use what's called a chat rock, or a rock substance that we put that also provides for traction. But when we get to that point, it's just best to stay off the roads. We've seen it too many times where folks are taking chances. They're not familiar with the driving conditions of driving in ice or any kind of wintry weather mix. So it's always a good idea just to stay home, not to get on the roadways. I mean, right now I'm currently looking at the traffic map. We've got 58 locations with ice. Some of them are main lanes, some of them are exit ramps, some of them are just our side roads. I mean, some of our secondary highways. But we ask folks just to stay off the roads because we don't know every single location. We're scouting. We do send folks out to scout, but we may not get a report right away. So that roadway that may not show up on the list may be a problem for someone.
You know what, Danny, also kind of give us an idea, while you guys are out there treating the roadways and then there's a driver nearby, do you have advice, like are we supposed to stay a certain distance away from your team? Do we need to make sure that we're getting off immediately after? I mean, all that treatment, I don't know if that's the best time to even go over it.
Well, the best thing to do is to keep a safe distance. We do have a convoy. We use law enforcement support. What we have, when one of the complaints I do get from our folks is that we have cars that are people that are driving too fast, driving by them too closely, not giving them space. We need that space to work. It's an operation, it's a moving operation. We try to do it as fast as possible to get to be most effective. But when cars and folks are not being courteous out there, they're driving fast, they're driving too closely, it creates a dangerous situation, not just for our folks, but also for themselves. So we do ask folks to keep a safe distance. We will be going out to some locations and retreating again. And of course, we do have our folks out there that are scouting. So give them some room, give them that space they need to do their jobs.
Okay, Danny Perez with TxDOT, thank you for the information. And just a reminder, even if a roadway is not closed, don't assume it doesn't have ice on it. It may still be slick. They just haven't been able to shut down that roadway. Again, thank you, Danny. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Be safe.